So this is the part where we really get in and clean everything up. You always want to make sure you get all the loose stuff out of here. When we're looking at these feet, that's what we're trying to do, is create a nice, flat, plain surface. When we're looking at the sole, we're looking for any bruising, any lesions.
Farming's in my blood, passed down for generations. This land, it's a part of me. Every season brings its challenges, but also its rewards. Farming is more than a job. It's a way of life, connecting us to the land and the seasons. Today, we're going to talk about some of the unique features on this machine that really sets it apart. Today, we're going to talk about the new hydraulic system we've installed on the baler.
We can use thermal imaging to detect early signs of mastitis or other udder infections by looking for localized heat signatures.
With this new thermal imaging, we can spot health issues before they even become visible to the naked eye.
Okay, so you can see here on the thermal image, the inflammation is clearly visible around the hoof. So you can see the difference here on the thermal camera. That's exactly what we're looking for. This is the point where we'd start to see some of that digital dermatitis or some hairy heel warts creeping in right here on the back of the bulbs of the heel. We're going to take a look at this hoof with the thermal camera just to see if there's any inflammation. That's another animal that we've treated. That's a good result. With the thermal camera, we can see exactly where the inflammation is, right down to the specific claw. With the thermal camera, we can detect early signs of inflammation in the hoof, even before the animal shows any lameness. This allows for proactive treatment. ID 4873, trim, okay.
Look at that. See that right there? That's a classic sign of, well, you know what that is.
All right, so we got this little note here, tells us exactly what this girl needs. Now, look at this. Whew, we got to get all this gunk off. When this foot comes up like this, it's pretty obvious that this is overgrown. We're just going to take a little bit off the sole here, clean this up. Careful now, just a little more off this side. Steady. Now, this particular area, you see it's quite soft. That's what we call a sole ulcer. When you get down to the white line, you always want to make sure you're taking your time. A lot of times when you see this, this is actually a sign of the claw being overgrown. So when you're trimming these, you want to make sure you get all the loose horn off. I get a lot of questions about how to properly care for a cow's hooves, especially when they're caked in dirt like this one.